Hey everybody, Mallory Reif with Edina Realty here. Today I wanted to talk to you about new construction homes. In the spirit of the Parade of Homes, I thought it would be a good idea to go over some maintenance tips for your new construction home. So everybody loves the Parade of Homes. It's fun to go out and look at things, get some new ideas, and maybe even find a builder that you want to work with in the future. So I can certainly help you with that. You never want to go in unrepresented when you kind of sit down at that table, and definitely a bunch of different reasons why, which we can get into at another time. But I wanted to at least give you some maintenance tips if you are already in the process of building. Obviously, building comes with different warranties, good warranties, different updated mechanicals and technology and energy efficiencies there. So that's important. That's a big plus to building new construction. The other big plus is obviously you get to pick your own floor plan and layout, which is huge. Everything is brand new and nice and shiny and bright, which I love. But the good, the bad, and the ugly, I wanted to give you some of these maintenance tips for your home as well. So the first one being to monitor your humidity levels. The EPA actually recommends 30 to 50% humidity level in your home, and that'll really help curb mold growth. So in the summer, you want to use your air conditioner to regulate that, and then in the winter, use your air exchanger. The other thing, I think most people know this, I hope, you're supposed to change your air filter, or your furnace filter, monthly. I think most of them say on there 60 to 90 days, but we recommend that you change them monthly. The other thing would be to access the exterior during an inspection. When you're kind of doing your final walkthrough of your new construction home, ask your builder for paint color names and brands. And then at that time, you can really see any leaks or cracks kind of found at the exterior. And that stuff can easily be fixed with caulking. So get those names of the paint colors and brands. You're always going to have stuff you want to touch up. That's important. Gutters are the other thing. Nobody likes to do them, which is probably why we all procrastinate them so much. But to prevent damage to gutters, we really recommend that you clean those out at least 2 times a year. The other thing would be to check your intake and exhaust vents. Make sure that nothing's blocking those, blocking the airflow. Snow, unfortunately, it's coming in Minnesota, hopefully not for a while, but snow can cause blockages to these intakes and allow carbon monoxide to then flow back into your house. Nobody wants that. And then that's also kind of a twofold reminder of replacing your batteries and your smoke detectors and your carbon monoxide detectors about every 6 months. Kind of do that on the daylight savings time schedule, I think. A couple other things just to make sure that your landscaping is sloped away from the home. Sometimes, in building, you're not doing the landscaping right away because you're finishing the build in the winter. So the landscaping might be finished the following spring. So just don't forget about that. You want to make sure it's sloped away from the home to prevent any water drainage or anything like that. And then last thing, review your warranty before your home's first anniversary. A lot of times your builder will set up time with you to kind of go through any concerns that you might have about that 9-month mark. And then they can kind of come in and fix anything you've noticed since you've been living there. It's kind of hard to, check for a lot of that stuff during your final walkthrough because you have a million things to think about, and there's a lot going on, I know. But that's why us realtors are important to you. We can kind of help you think about things you might not have thought about during that time. We can help you kind of follow up with the builder and play bad cop if we need to, which is kind of the reason why I suggested earlier on, don't go in to a new build unrepresented. A lot of times builders will have their own representation, but they're great to work with. They just represent the builder. They don't represent the buyer. And you as a buyer, you don't pay commission to a realtor. So you might as well go in with somebody that has your back and you can trust. I think those are pretty key things to building as well. So hope you guys enjoyed these maintenance tips and they were helpful for you. If you have any questions on them or if you need any inspector recommendations, anything like that to kind of help you find some of these things, I'm happy to give those out.